Guys, today I'm going to tell you how you can get better and improve at the Pinball Arcade. It's pretty similar to Pinball FX 3. They're both great games, but they're a little different in the pinball tables themselves. But they do come with some great instructions. So each table has all these instructions. You can go through all of them one by one, or you can look at each one individually. But I recommend that if you really want to get better at a certain table and this game in general, is to really read them all. They do seem long, but the great thing about this that I like in Pinball Arcade is that it's really good at showing you places on the table with what it's relating to. So it says there's 4 flippers in the playfield. There's 1, 2. It shows you them, so you know, gives you rules here. Also, what can help you improve is not just knowing the rules, but looking at these wizard goals. Because they give you something to aim for, and they're pretty nice when you can complete them. So, you know, for this table, you have score 50,000 points from a roller. No, score 5,000 points, collect 3 specials, earn 5 replays, score 80,000 points on 1 ball, which is pretty tough on this table. Score at least 180,000 points in total. So I would say look at these, try to complete them. They have instructions for how to do each one, which is really nice. So to earn a special on this table, you got to complete the drop targets. And drop targets here. And then the special lights here. Then you shoot it again when it's lit to collect the special. So you have stuff like that. Also, to get better is not just by knowing the rules, but you can also practice and play it. But find your camera angle. So you know you got different camera angles that have their advantage. Just depends on your style. So like for example, this one is camera 3. 4. This is 1. You can have it dynamic or static, up to you. I prefer mine to be locked, so it's static. And these are pretty much the biggest tips I can say is know the rules, read the instructions, practice the table, just play it. Don't always play for a high score. Play to practice, like hitting skill shots, hitting, you know, completing a bank of drop targets. And little by little, you get better at the table overall. And just knowing the rules really helps if you want to, you know, score high, because you'll know how to. You'll know what all the lamps lit mean. You know the point scoring. Practice the wizard goals, because it gives you something that you can try to work towards. And, you know, practice nudging as well. Nudging is a very important thing in pinball. It can be tough because you don't want to nudge too hard. And especially in this particular game, El Dorado from 1975, if you're nudging too hard, it just ends the game right away. So And as you play, as you practice more and more on each table, and you'll find you'll find ways to do things that you might not thought about. So like, you might see these two flippers at the top and find ways where you can angle them to hit the drop targets just right. But pretty much the biggest thing is knowing the instructions, knowing the rules, practicing the table, trying to complete the wizard goals, and when you play, don't play just for a high score. Play for practicing certain things on the table. So if I was just starting at this table, I'd practice hitting the drop targets, because once you hit the drop targets, it lights the special, and that's part of one wizard goal, is to get some specials. And focus on one thing in particular. So right now I'm just focusing on the drop targets. I'm not worried about my score right now. And for this table, the drop targets do not reset. And they can be kind of hard to get, like just the way this table is angled and designed. But I got 2 more balls to get them. Also, something you'll notice, and you'll know it when you read the rules, when you go over that red lamp in the middle, it moves the lights of the drop targets, the lamps in front of the drop targets, and the lamps on the rollovers each time, one more over. So there we go. We got all the drop targets on our last ball, and now we just got to hit the middle for the special. And as you can see, we already hit the special because it says 3, and that means replay, which interestingly enough, you don't actually get to replay on this table, but on the actual table, I believe you would get a replay. So I get 3 more replays, and you can get a max of 9. And the way you get the replay, which I found out through practice, is, see how it went to 4? Is you have to hit the drop target when it's lit. So see this pointer, you have to hit this drop target when it's lit to get the special, and the only way to get the special is when you complete both banks of drop targets. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you get better at the Pinball Arcade, pinball in general. Most of all, have fun. Thanks for watching guys. Take care.